Alright, what is going on guys, it is Pokey here, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video, and I am actually going to be doing a different type of video. So what I'm basically going to be doing is kind of a video to help more regular players, but this video is just kind of going through the guns, and well, not all the guns, it's not going to be that detailed, but I'm going to be going through a few guns and kind of reviewing them, and I'm going to try and help you guys make a decision on what's the best gun for you, because obviously the best weapon in the game is going to change for different people. For me, it's the gun I'm holding right here, the BFG. Can't get a gun better than that in my opinion, but a lot of people have different preferences. So I'm going to be going through a few different guns and trying to keep open-minded about playstyles. I nearly just hit a clip. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more stuff like this, because I know I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, trying to balance it out for different types of people. But yeah, just be sure to let me know what you think. Suggestions are always open, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'm going to start off with a gun I'm familiar with, because I'm a sniper, so that is of course the BFG, and if you're not a sniper you don't have to take this into account, but I don't know, it's a really good gun to use if you're a sniper. I know it's a really high level gun, but if you can unlock it, I highly recommend you do, because unlike any other sniper, it's one shot kills, so like anywhere on the body, so you can easily get kills with it. You don't have to spend too long aiming, and it's just so good. Like, it's fast, and it's one of the most accurate guns in the game, if not the most accurate. Like, you can black scope with it so easily like that. You don't have to think twice about it, you can just do that. If you're going for like sniper clips or trick shots, then it's the best gun for that too. So yeah, this is a really good gun. You can pretty much use it in any way. Like, you can use it long range, you can use it close range like I do, you can use it for all kinds of things. It's a really varied gun in my opinion, even though it is a sniper. The only downfall is it does have one bullet in a mag, and obviously that's gonna pose a problem to you sometimes, but generally if you play well with it, you're not gonna have many problems with that. Like, you can pretty much kill anyone if you are accurate enough. You're not gonna depend on luck or anything. So yeah, so the next gun I have is an automatic, because I know a majority of players do use automatic weapons, although most of my subs tend to use snipers, but that's not the point. Like, a majority of people use automatic. So the gun I picked for that is the AK-74, and the reason I picked that is just, it's such a fun gun to use, and it's actually really OP. Like, you can use it at short range and you can use it at long range. Obviously it's better at short range, but it's actually really good what you can do with it. Like, the recoil isn't bad, you can reload pretty fast, and it's just a nice gun. Again, it's quite a high level gun. Don't worry, I'm going to do a few for low levels later on in the video. I think you unlock this at rank 60 something. Rank 74 you unlock it at for AK-74. So the attachments I use on it are the reflex sight, because I just really like that sight. The optic you use is just your preference, but the reflex sight's pretty good for medium range combat. I also use the green laser because it's just a nice thing to have on your gun. It improves hip firing and it just makes life easier. I also use the stubby grip because that reduces aiming and recoil. Finally, I use the compensator because for whatever reason that reduces recoil when you're aiming in, and it improves aim stability. So they're the attachments I use. You can also add different stuff to it. You can even use a ballistics tracker, you can use iron sight. A lot of stuff works for it. One thing I say wouldn't work for it is a VCOG scope, obviously, because that's long range, but it's a generally fun gun to use. If you know how to use it, you can get quite a few good kills with it. So it's actually really good whether you use it at close range, medium range. I really like it because of how high its damage is, and the recoil is really handleable, if that's even a word. I think that's a word. But you can basically use it at any range, as you can see. And yeah, it's just a great gun in my opinion. But you get what I'm saying, so it's a really good gun. Alright, so our next gun's the MP7, and I really like this gun because it's just extremely good in close range combat. It isn't even terrible to use at long range as well, and it's just generally one of the best guns in the game in my opinion. These are the attachments I use for most automatics: compensator, green laser, stubby grip, and I generally use any sight. I mostly use a reflex sight for stuff like this. I also like the coyote sight, so yeah, this is a really good gun because it fires so fast and the damage is actually really good, especially from close range. For long range it's not the best gun, but it's really made up for when you use it at close range, and the reload time just makes it that much better. Like, you can reload really quickly. I'm gonna see if I can get any examples for you guys. So yeah, the recoil is good, everything about the gun's generally good, except for the damage. So yeah, it's just a really good gun. I don't really know what much else to say, but I really like it, honestly. So in the next spot, we've got the M60, and that's a gun that pretty much every single person in the community looks down upon pretty much. A few people don't, but I am one of those people. I don't recommend using this gun. I think it's really scummy. Nonetheless, it's an amazing gun. I have 800 kills with it, but I don't use it much. I have a lot more kills with other guns. Don't think I'm like an M60 noob or whatever, but you know, I'm not kind of saying you should use this, but nonetheless, it is genuinely probably the best gun in the game because it's just so overpowered. Like, the recoil is really easy to handle, the damage is really high, the fire rate's really good, it has 100 bullets in its mag, you can use it at long range and short range, and the suppression, like, it makes enemies scream, shake like mad, and it's just so OP. So as I say, if it was up to me, no one would use this gun, but it's out there, so you can't really complain when people use it. I mean, people do, you know what I mean? So yeah, just everything's good about this gun, to be honest, except for just how scummy it is. That jump shot, but yeah, it's just that sort of gun, to be honest. So in the next spot we have another gun that's considered scummy by some, but for others it's not that bad, and that is the KSG. So you can use it with a lot of different attachments, but I tend to just stick to the green laser. Sometimes I use slugs, but obviously you need a lot of kills to unlock it at, or like you buy it with credits. But the KSG is a really good gun. It's actually really long range for a shotgun, and it does high damage. It's just a really good gun, if you get me, so there's not really much else to say about this gun. It's ultra OP at close range, and yeah, this gun's really good to use at close range. I'm not going to show any gameplay of it because I just want to get on with the next gun and it's intermission, so yeah. So before I go on to like more snipers and DMRs, there are two low level guns that you can use if you're not that higher level, and that is the G36C and the M4A1. The M4A1's a really underrated gun. It's powerful, it's good, it's a well balanced gun, and I highly recommend it. You can just do a lot of stuff with it. It's a fully automatic version of the M4, and you can do really good stuff with it. You can do stuff with the M4, but I know a lot of people don't like burst mode guns, so this is a really good alternative, and you only unlock it at like level 14. Yeah, it's pretty good. The recoil isn't fantastic, but it's a good gun. So finally we have the snipers, and as I said, or I think I said, I value all the snipers relatively evenly, so I'm just going to whiz through them. I'm not even going to play with any except for the Mosin, because I love that. So you got the intervention that you instantly unlock, and this is a good gun, okay? I recommend using it. I have 8,000 kills on it, and it's one of the best snipers. It's high damage, it's the second most powerful sniper. It's one-shot kill headshot, and you can one-shot kill body shot a lot of the time, even though it does hit marker. It has a high magazine size, and it's really accurate, and just overall, it's a great gun. I don't recommend adding any sights or grips to it because that like slows down its aiming in time. Yeah, it's just a good gun, honestly. So next we have the R700, and this is basically like the intervention, but it's more accurate, I think, and you can shoot faster with a faster fire rate, but it's a great gun, and I highly recommend using it. You unlock it at a low level. I don't really have much else to say once again. So yeah, I already mentioned the BFG, and finally, the last gun we have is the Mosin. And the Mosin you unlock at rank 91, and it's a really popular gun, I've noticed. You can use all kind of stuff with it. I like the ballistics tracker to find enemies, but you can use a lot of stuff with it. I recommend adding a sight to it. I enjoy using the coyote sight. Got synthesized OG in the lobby. Yeah, it's a really fast paced gun. Like, it scopes in fast, it fires in fast. That can actually make it kinda slightly harder to use if you're used to other snipers, but honestly it's a great gun to use. You can shoot faster with it. Sorry I'm doing bad at the moment, just kinda tired because I made a few videos today and it's getting late, but hope you enjoyed the video. I think I'm just gonna end it off there. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching and peace.